If you're looking for a Triumph to commute on, do a bit of back lane scratching on, or completely disappear across Europe on, this is Triumph's answer. That is, of course, if you're looking to save a bit of money on the Tiger Sport 800. For 2026, the Tiger Sport 660 gets a major engine overhaul, 95 brake horsepower, triple throttle bodies, higher redline, and not forgetting that all-important increase in tank capacity, something so important for a bike of this genre. Still accessible, still A2 compliant, and still under 211 kg wet. Now I want to put the changes of this bike through their paces on some sexy Spanish roads. So if you want to come along with me for that, then definitely stick around and don't go anywhere. This is the 2026 Triumph Tiger Sport 660. UK retail price starts at £9,295 on the road. The standard colour is pure white with premium options of interstellar blue and mineral grey, and silver ice and intense orange for an extra £150. For this year, the Tiger Sport 660 shares the updated 660cc inline triple engine. Peak output is 95 brake horsepower at 11,250 rpm and 68 Nm of torque at 8,250 rpm. It uses three 44mm throttle bodies and a larger airbox for improved airflow. The gearbox features revised ratios and recalibrated Triumph Shift Assist. A slip and assist clutch reduces lever effort, and the engine now redlines at 12,650 rpm. Chassis changes include a revised frame and beefier fairing, and we have premium Showa suspension, 150mm of travel front and rear, with remote preload adjustment on the rear shock. Braking is handled by 310mm discs with Nissan calipers and optimised cornering ABS. Standard equipment includes a colour TFT and LCD display with My Triumph connectivity, one-touch cruise control, 3 riding modes, sport, road and rain, switchable cornering traction control thanks to its IMU, and full LED lighting. The wet weight is 211 kilograms, the fuel tank capacity is increased to 18.6 litres, and the seat height is 835mm. Now I am a 5'4" individual, or 162 centimetres tall, with a 29-inch inside leg measurement, or 73.66 centimetres, and the seat height with the standard seat is 835mm. However, there is an optional low seat which does reduce the seat height to 810mm, and I demonstrate what that looks like here. Alright, I think it's time to ride.
Alrighty, so, guys and girls, I'm on the Tiger Sport 660, new and improved. Now, as mentioned, we got some massive changes for 2025, like an IMU, so all the cornering, ABS, traction control, all that jazz. We got cruise control, one push button as standard, a quick shifter and auto flipper as standard. Woo! We got a lot. But for 2026, we have got something special in the form of this 95 brake horsepower engine. And I cannot wait to ride it on these roads. Oh my days, how incredible! And you know what, even though the engine upgrade is incredible with this bike, and definitely a worthy upgrade, one of the things that I think personally is the most important is that bigger tank capacity. I mean, prior to the 2026 model, I'm pretty sure it was something like 17.1. Now we're 18.6. Also, for a bike like this, I feel like if you get a Tiger Sport 660 over something like the Trident, that's because you do have touring or travelling intentions. And if you're carrying a pillion, luggage, top box, all that jazz, a little extra power and a little extra torque isn't gonna hurt anyone, is it? In fact, it's gonna help the job, I think. There's a lot of stuff that remains unchanged with this bike though, like the brakes are exactly the same as they were. We've got the 310mm discs and the Nissin 2-pot calipers on the front, 1-pot on the back. Suspension, we've got that 41mm shower split function forks at the front, 150mm of wheel travel. Oh, it's hot today. Whew. Makes a change from the launches I've been on. Yeah, with the suspension on this bike, we've got more travel than we do on the Trident. So we've got 150mm wheel travel front and rear. We do have like a little preload adjuster twiddly knob situation. It's got a proper name, you know what I'm saying, which actually is just brilliant. If you want to adjust the preload on the fly, say you get to your destination, the pillion hops off and says, you know what, go and enjoy yourself, crank it how you want it, and then go. Okay, hopefully we're going to get a bit of a lick on to see what this new engine is all about. Yeah, triple throttle bodies now, and that's a bit of a big deal, as well as a newly positioned airbox. Oh, we've got the Michelin Road 5 sticking like to a shovel. Slipper clutch, and the quick shifter is beautiful. It's fun, it's flipping fun. That engine is zesty. We got a little bit more grunt. Oh, the quick shifter and auto blipper is like butter. Oh, so it feels proper nice. That engine is real punchy. It's just got something about it. Oh, oh, it just flows around the bends. So agile. Oh, it flippity floppity, don't stop it. it's gorgeous. So obviously we're not going to be able to talk about the fuel efficiency with that bigger tank, but oh, it's lovely. It rides so nice, it just flips and flops down the box. Nice bit of blipper action, swoop it round. Oh, gorgeous. Oh, just drive it round, the Michelins be gripping, life be good. Oh, it's lovely. So the wet weight of this has increased. We are 4 kilograms up. It is 211 kg as opposed to 207, but there is weight to be found in that new engine. I mean, the throttle bodies alone add a lot of weight. Then to make it kind of more robust and accommodate those throttle bodies, they have to do some framework and some tubing, and unfortunately with the tubes there's more weight. But you do not feel that weight in the slightest. You really just don't feel it, honestly. The bike just revs out real nice. Got this nice big hairpin. We love it. Hee. Oh, it's gorgeous. It just flows so lovely. And you know what is crazy to me is how they've kept the price very, very similar to the 2025 despite a whole ass new engine. That is kind of crazy to me, if I'm being honest. Wang it round, wang it round, wang it round. It shows that it's a proper machine. It can really pack a punch. So this bike, for an adventure touring style machine, has a fairly accessible seat height at 835mm. There is a low seat option which takes it to 810mm, and then there is also a comfort seat, which it's less about like seat comfort, because this seat is super comfort, but it's a comfort seat in the terms that because it's a bit taller, if you're a long-legged individual and you need a bit more space between seat and peg so that you can stretch your long Larry limbs out, it's more comfy for that. But no, hopefully I've just demonstrated that it can be a sprightly machine. It can really like pick its feet up when it needs to. It's really nicely balanced. It doesn't feel particularly top heavy. I do very much think that the engine does help this bike unleash more of its potential as a tourer, because you're never going to kind of ask for less power, are you, when you're trying to pull a human and some luggage around? You're never going to say, you know what, I think would make this more fun, less power, when you are touring like that. When you do have intentions to, as mentioned at the beginning of the video, travel across Europe. Oh wow, look at this view. Oh crikey, I thought it was water. Lol. It's not. It's like roofing. That's funny. Wow. Another thing, there's just so many accessories and stuff with this bike. We've got the heated grips today, and I know I need to put them on to see if they're any hotter than the 2025 ones, which I didn't particularly rate. But also it's like 25 degrees. Oh, I've got to put them on for the cause, haven't I? I've got to put them on for the experiment. You guys are relying on me to know whether they're worth buying or not. Oh god, what is wrong with me? Right, they're in the hottest setting, so I will keep you guys in the loop as to if they are okay or if they are wildly boiling. That was a right tight one, that wasn't it? Drop down, wang it round, wang it round, wang it round. I feel like the engine is certainly more revvy. It's a more revvy engine, like it just revs higher, the red line's higher, so consequently you want to rev it more, which makes it actually a very nice option if you still want to retain that kind of sporty aspect of a sports tourer. Okay, so I'm feeling the heated grips. They're definitely getting hotter and I can feel them, which is a very big positive. So I don't know what they've done or what they've changed, but yeah, I can definitely report that the heated grips on the Tiger Sport 2026, the 660, are good. And it's still quite light to push backwards, should you need to manhandle it about a little bit. Right team, I'm back in from a day ripping round on Triumph's Tiger Sport 660 and it has been a cracking day, honestly. This bike, the new engine in it, it does definitely transform it. It really does, just that little bit extra, you know, just low down, mid-range, top, it's just got a bit more, it's more revvy, you can really rev it out, and I think people that are wanting to tour will appreciate the extra power, especially if they want a bit more weight on the back. Now, weirdly, the Trident 660 for me had a really audible roar when you whacked it on. The airbox, you know, in its new position, really helped make it just a musical symphony of screaming bike. It was absolutely gorgeous, and I feel like it sounds like that on the Trident 800, it sounds like that on the Tiger Sport 800 as well, but I didn't hear it as much on this bike, and I don't know whether it's because of all the fairing around it that, you know, might alter the acoustics that hit my ears, but yeah, I feel like the Trident 660 is definitely more of an intoxicating roar, but if you're not bothered about that, then, you know, you won't miss it on this, if you will. But I think there's been some stellar changes. For example, the tank increase by 1.5 litres. That can only be helpful if you're planning to tour and go further afield. We've still got an adjustable screen. I hope I don't mess this up now. There we go, first try, it's all good. And yeah, it's just got all the things that you need to go touring. We've got the beautifully housed pannier bits here, so you can just like clip it on with an attachment here as well. But it's all designed to look very nice and still very sporty for a sports tourer, because some of them tend to be a bit ugly and you wouldn't really look back at it at a petrol station, but I feel like you would with this bike. So yeah, overall it's been a really good day. It's quick, it handles nicely. You do feel the weight by comparison of the Trident, but I feel like that's a silly thing for me to say, because if you're looking at this, you're probably not looking at the Trident, and obviously you're going to feel the weight more when it's, you know, quite a bit heavier. I think the Trident is around 195 kg compared to this at 211, so there is a bit of a weight differential there. But yeah, it's still been really, really fun. It's a cracking bike to ride. I'm going to pop my pros and my cons on the screen now so that you can really digest them. But no, if you're looking for a bike to do a bit of commuting on, a bit of scratching, because it can scratch, it can literally hustle if you want it to. Its handling's nice. You know, the rubber that's on it is sticky, it's good, it's Michelin Road 5, so, you know, good in all weathers as well, including the rain. But yeah, I feel like it's definitely a bike that you could have as your one bike to do all.
Alright, I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. I've enjoyed filming it as always. It's been great to ride this on some amazing roads, and I'll catch you all on the next video. Alright, take care. Bye!